news all across Europe, London has especially been hit hard in the past few weeks. Here's Jenna on the scene in London, England to give us the scoop on what several people are calling the London Blitz.
For the past several weeks, England has been bombarded daily with attacks from the Germans. All throughout the night, London has been experiencing bomb after bomb and several aerial attacks. Londoners and the world have been introduced to a new weapon of terror and destruction in the arsenal of the 20th century warfare. Today is the 57th day of bombings, and not one day has been spared. Many have been trying to stop these attacks, but innocent citizens have been forced to fend for themselves during this awful time at war. London's citizens have been experiencing much time in the bomb shelters, but still living out their daily lives in normality. London has not broken since the first days of bombings on August 12, 1940, and people are working as hard as they can to protect others during this struggle. Even the British King and Queen choose to support London citizens by joining them in bombing shelters rather than fleeing to a different country. Oh, look, a bystander. Hello, London citizen. Would you mind me asking you a few questions about the London Blitz?
Okay, sure.
Okay, first question. Have you been living out your daily lives since the first days of these attacks?
Well, I've been just going to my job on a daily basis and then going to the bombing shelters at night.
Okay, and has the rest of London been reacting in the same way?
Well, we've all just been trying to keep up our morale and just not lose hope at all, because if we kind of just lose hope, then the Germans will probably invade us. So we've been trying to just to live our lives normally and not lose hope at all.
Right. And how do you feel towards the Germans at this point?
Well, I'm really angered at them because, one, I don't agree with them persecuting Jews and those of the imperfect race, but also the fact that they're bombing my hometown. I'm just really frustrated with them and slightly fearful of them, but I know that England can probably outthink them, and I don't think the Germans are going to be able to bring us in captivity anytime soon.
Yep. So do you think the attacks will end in the near future?
Well, I'm not really sure of anything, but hopefully if we keep our morale up, then everything will just end sometime soon, and this whole entire world will just be over.
I see. Thank you for your time. Many believe that Adolf Hitler is preparing England for an invasion with these daily bombings. After conquering several strong countries such as France and Poland, England will be in a struggle to maintain their independence. During this war, Germany has been on top, but London's morale has been very high over this 2-month period. Defiantly, Parliament still meets and the citizens carry on with their daily lives, even through several attacks from the Germans. But as you can see, the city has been destroyed due to these bombings, and the economy is too low for reparations. Fires consume many portions of the city, and severe bombs have left debris all over London. In the worst single incident, 450 residents were killed when the bomb destroyed a school being used as an air raid shelter. Also, in darker news, the death toll is now almost at 15,000 English citizens. While we all mourn for the families and friends of the deceased, England is refusing to give in to the Germans. Germany has already captured too many European powers, and they refuse to be under Germany's influence. Germany will continue on battling these bombings every day until Germany has decided to give up. England is very determined to turn back on her enemy, and prays these daily bombings will end soon. Back to you, Maria.
Today, we will be interviewing French General Charles de Gaulle, who led the Free French forces to overthrow Germany during World War II. So Charles, tell us about your life before World War II.
During my teenage years, I attended the best and prestigious military academy. I participated in World War I as an army captain after I joined the Polish army.
So what was your role in World War II before France was seized by Germany?
I was a colonial in the French army. Because of the 200 tanks I led into one battle, Germany retreated during the invasion. But from Germany's high technological planes and tanks, France then surrendered. I escaped a I escaped Great Britain and tried to recruit as much French people as I can to motivate them to resist against the Nazi forces. My motivation and patriotism, I was able to create the Free French Forces.
There have been reports that it was difficult to become allies with U.S. President Frank Delano Roosevelt and Great Britain's Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Why was that?
Being a fighter of World War II, I saw it difficult to see eye to eye with Roosevelt and Churchill, but the relationship I had with them went downhill when I heard they had a Casablanca War Conference without me. It was held in France, and without being invited to the conference made me doubt my trust with them. I knew nothing about it, and it made me feel like I was second class to the Allies.
How was the Free French Forces prepared for D-Day?
The French forces were very prepared. From 40,000 members a year before, we had over 100,000 members participating on D-Day. Before D-Day, they had sent 3,000 written reports and 700 wireless reports to the Allies. And on D-Day, the forces had sabotaged 150 factories and destroyed 1,800 railways out of the 2,400 destroyed by other Allied bombers. We wanted France back, and we took whatever it got to take it. And luckily we did on August 25th.
So what happened after you gained France back?
After I gained France back, a newly elected Constitutional Assembly elected me interim president of the provisional government. I was looked upon as a national hero of all of France.
But wasn't there a post-war conference? Did you not attend?
Actually, I was not invited to the post-war conference in Yalta and Potsdam. It only consisted of Stalin, Churchill, and Roosevelt, and because of that, my relationship with them grew worse.
Well, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you for coming, Mr. de Gaulle.
Thanks for having me.